And it goes a little something like.
Hey guys, here are some tips on how to get rich in the new SUGARFEST update. Also, credits to AdorbsX Mari and AdorbsX Barney for this outfit inspiration. I kind of mixed the two outfits together, so yeah, thank you for the inspo. I just kind of went on their accounts and liked their outfits. So the first one is for the Choco River. So we all know that these donuts are super duper hard to steal. So what you're going to do is you want to go into your inventory and scroll down and get a pet that can like glide. I use this galactic hoverboard, and you're going to jump out and then quickly equip this, and then look, the eggs are still there. This is much easier to steal, and you can easily get all the eggs without having to go backwards, because the thing with the donuts is that like I had to go backwards to go where I wanted to. Like if I wanted to go forward, I had to go backwards, and if I wanted to go backwards, I had to go forwards, and it was just super duper confusing, super hard to steer. I couldn't turn, and so this is much easier. This is probably a glitch that .me will fix, but if they don't, you can always do this. You don't have to have the galactic hoverboard. You could have any other car, but for me, this is the easiest way. So as you can see, I don't have that many eggs because I've not been grinding for a while. I didn't start grinding hard until about 2 days after the update came out. So yeah, because if you want to get like super duper many, like so many eggs, like millions and millions, you would need to start grinding right when the update came out, but I didn't start, so I don't have that many, but that's okay because I'm still working on it. My goal is to get 1 million before the update ends, so I can do a whole shopping spree, because my goal was to get like 2 to 3 million, but I won't be able to do that because I didn't start grinding. So for example, I can make about 70k in like 2 hours if I really try. I mean, I don't know if that's possible, I don't even know, but like in other currencies I've made 70k in about 2 hours, but that's only when I've had like a lot of time to play .me, because I know most people don't have a lot of time to play .me. I do play .me a lot because I do have the time, but there are a lot of days where I have too many things to do and I don't really have enough time to play .me. Like I'll join for my login streak, but I just don't really have the time to be grinding eggs for hours. So that's why when I do have like a day where I have nothing to do, I literally do just like play .me all day. This isn't bad, but it does really help with like your currencies, and this is why I have 3,336 hours of playing time, because when I get the days where I have nothing to do, I do play a lot. And I've also played since 2020, so that is 3,000 hours for 6 years, so that's not that much. Anyways, back to making currency quickly. If I grinded, let's say for 1 day exactly, every second of the day with no breaks, constantly just grinding, I probably could make about like, I don't know, 200k or something. I don't know, probably not 200k, probably 100. I don't know. I haven't done the maths for this because I really cannot be bothered. I don't play .me for math, I play it for fun. So yeah, but I have made quite a lot since I only started grinding like, I don't know, maybe 2 days ago. I don't know, but I'm really not sure. I don't really know what I'm saying, but I would say I've made a lot of progress, because in the first day I was kind of just making like 10k, then buying the candy chisels, making 10k again, then like I wasn't really doing it properly. I was just kind of trying to like get the candy chisels, but I now have 2 gumball caterpillars and 1 gummy guana, and I can nearly get another gummy guana. So yeah. Also, another tip, this is to help your inventory, but so the gumball caterpillar right now stands at 3.25 value in ELV the last time I checked, but I do believe that it's going to skyrocket, and I think it will become a very, very valuable exotic. That is genuinely what I truly believe, because if it has this much value, even though 3 value isn't a lot for a new pet, it is. If it already has this much value, I do believe that it will go quite high. So try to get a neon. So the good thing about the gumball caterpillars is you just have to get your dice every day to make laps around it. So you don't actually have to trade for them, because it could be a bit hard and it could drain your inventory if you try to trade for them. But since you only have to get dice, just get your dice every day, and then if you make a neon, it will probably be worth a lot more. If you make a mega, it is so much value. So that's to help your inventory, but again, back to the eggs. So if you struggle with grinding, go back to my last video about grinding tips, because grinding helps your eggs as well, because you actually get eggs for doing your pet's needs, which I think is brilliant, because you don't only have to do the Choco River for it. You can literally just grind and you'll get eggs, because 200 eggs per need is super duper good. And then the next one is to just do the Cocoa River as much as you can, because literally, let's say you did it 3 times a day. That is literally 9,000 eggs for literally 3 times. Like, that's amazing. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And also, I said this in my grinding video, but try to use a pet that has friendship level, because right now I have 13 age-up potions, and I've only gone hard grinding for like a little while. I've recently only got obsessed with grinding, and yeah. But like right now, in the space of recording this video, I've already done so many needs, and I only need to do 11 more before I get my camel dice, which also, if you have TikTok, then go on to TikTok and look up what's the jackpot number today. Make sure it was today though, otherwise you'll probably use your caramel dice to go on the right number, and then you'll end up like getting scammed and it's not the jackpot. If you don't have TikTok, just use YouTube, or you could try Google. I've never tried Google though. Google probably wouldn't know, but TikTok is the best to find out, and then YouTube, or I don't know, maybe even Instagram, but I don't know, Instagram would probably not. And so this is a very well known tip. Famous people like Tay Forever, including Adorbs Mori, Tay Forever, and lots of other famous YouTubers have used this tip, where you reward yourself for grinding. It sounds a bit crazy, like, why are you rewarding yourself for something that you're choosing to do? But like, it does really help, because like, if you want to grind eggs or bucks, whatever you want to grind, even if you want to grind randoms like trading and stuff or getting eggs, but like, so you would have I'm just going to use the same reference I've seen off of YouTube. You would have a bag of milky buttons, and let's say every 15 minutes, after you've grinded for 15 minutes, you would get 2 milky bar buttons. And so every 15 minutes, for however long you want to do it for, you would get 2 milky buttons. And then as you get more used to grinding, you could up it to 20 minutes, and then 25 minutes, and then you could go back to 15 minutes and just give yourself 1 milky button. Like, just reward yourself every single time, because I don't do this personally because I enjoy grinding a lot, but before I used to do this, and I used to be like, okay, if I grind for this amount of time, I can have I can have a Mawam. It's just like, it makes it a lot easier, and it makes it more fun, because you're like, oh my god, there's 5 minutes left and I'm gonna get a malwam or a sweet or a chocolate, you know what I mean? It just makes it a lot better. But anyway, that is it for today. Let me know if you want more of these types of videos and give me some video ideas. Anyways, that's it. Bye guys.